I've come from a land down under.
G'day everyone, Granitor here again for another tournament battle. This is a Spears and Swords tournament. TWR Bobby sent me in this replay of him versus Altaires, and it's Rome versus Rome. You look at Bobby's build, he's got the very heavy contingent of veteran legionaries there. So he's got a lot of veteran legionaries. Then he's got the Astarte, and then he's got the auxiliary cav there with the Sock equities in the same, in this little part of his build, and the same over here, Sock equities and auxiliary cav. So he's gone for the kind of three section kind of formation, and then Altaires has gone for the standard one line of a lot of infantry, you know, a couple of Avocati in there, but mostly legionary cohort. Then he's got the Astarte over here. He's got the one levies with an upgrade, and he's got Sock equities as his cav and equities, a little bit of a mix. So yeah, they'll be pretty powerful. Then he's got these two auxiliary Nubidian cav, very good missile damage and very good health, and morale not too bad either, so not a bad unit. His general, the Legatus, he's got a Razor Banner and Rally as his gen skill, whereas Bobby's got the same actually, Razor Banner and Rally. So what's going to separate these two is just the way it's played the game. Really, both troops are pretty equal. He's got these veteran legionaries are very tanky, but what Altaires does is he outnumbers him with a lot more legionary cohort and a couple of Avocati. So it's the beauty versus the bulk here. Bobby's come in for a great cav charge in here, cav on cav equities against auxiliary cav. That won't go well for the equities. Then he comes in here for a nice cav charge on the Astarte, but the Sock equities got a lot of precursors on them, so that will rip them down for 12 kills. These equities going off the field too. Auxiliary cav didn't lose too many in that engagement. So what I can see, if I zoom out now, you can see what Bobby's plan is. Just holding with this middle force, pulling back with his right flank, and then coming in for a flank with his left. So that's a good strategy by Bobby. He's trying to suck all this infantry away from the fight so he can polish up this quick and get the flank in. So it looks like it's working for Bobby, that plan, but then Altaires smartly realises it and starts bringing his infantry back over to the fight over here because he is outnumbered. So Bobby's hit Rally to try and keep this Astarte in a bit and try and keep his force from routing so he can get this flanking force into action. So you can see now he's starting to get this Astarte into the cav, trying to get the cav superiority. So if he can get rid of that enemy cavalry and keep his free and use the Astarte doing it, he'll come out on top, I think, with the cav. So he's got a lot of cav over here. He gets a charge against him. Sock equities got a good charge in the side. Bobby didn't react to that quick enough, but then he reacts with the veteran legionaries getting the precursor off, and they're going to help out in that fight there. So Altaires now brings over a couple of Avocati and legionary cohort, and then leaves a little bit over here smartly, just enough to take care of this force here. So at the moment it's looking quite even, but this Sock equity's got into Bobby's general, but Bobby quickly backed him up by getting the veteran legionaries in there and pulling his general out. He hits Razor Banner, gives his troop a bit more melee defence. His Astarte will have a bit more chance of killing a few more legionary cohorts and staying in the fight a bit longer, while this flanking force gets into action and starts coming in to the side here. So you can see the Astarte's done its job and got rid of the cav over here, which is good. So now they'll be free to come around and get some flanking shots in on the side here and flanking charges. This levy's getting a few good shots in over here in the veteran legionary. Legatus general needs to get out of there. He doesn't want to be fighting the veteran legionaries. So Bobby's Gen's still getting attacked by this Equites. But he's got the numbers, he'll win that fight there. Veteran Legionary is a very tanky unit. Very handy to have in a fight. But the Avocati are just as tanky and can do well backed up by the Legionary cohort there. So as you can see now, Bobby's starting to overwhelm this left flank. And then he's going to have a Veteran Legionary, Auxiliary Cav coming in the side here. He's going to end up busting them levies so he can get this Cav in and start getting some rear charges in on the Legionary cohort, or whatever he wants to do. He can come in and get this Numidian Cav, but he decides to go for a rear charge in here. Counter charge by the Legionary cohort was there. They got a few javelin shots off, but the Auxiliary Cav, they very good in melee like this, so they'll hang in there for a while. And supported by these two Hastati, this poor Legionary cohort here won't have much chance at all, really. They'll end up getting chewed apart. So the fighting is fierce, Rome against Rome. Very good engagements here for Bobby, I think. I think he's got the best of it. As you can see now, a few Hastati are out, and this Legionary cohort forced to come out of the fight to come and help the General, who got sandwiched in between Bobby's General and the Auxiliary Cav, and he gets out with 10 men left, but I'd say he might rout soon. The General's still alive in the unit, but I say he might rout. Bobby needs to get his General out quick. So Bobby is the one with the yellow around the outside, if you're a bit confused, but yeah, it can be a bit confusing these Rome against Rome, but you just look at the outside of the banners, and the yellow is Bobby. So this Legionary cohort going down, the Astati doing their job over here, combined with the Veteran Legionaries. And it's looking good for Bobby over here as well. These Legionary cohorts giving up the fight. I think the General's dead now, so looks like Bobby's going to come out on top with this Roman Civil War battle. Very well played by both players. I think Bobby's game plan come together a little bit better. So from Bobby, his Cav done very well. These auxiliaries done great. His General even got a few good kills there. The Astati all done very well for their price. And the Veteran Legionaries tanked it out as usual. But for Altaires, his Numidian Cav done okay for their price. These Equites, one of them done alright. Sock Equites, this one got a bit creamed. And overall his Cav underperformed, I think. But the Avocati done okay. The Legionaries done okay as well. So does the Astati. But I think it was his Cav that let him down in the end. A lot of Cav for not many kills. But very well played by both. Good game by Bobby. And it's always a hard matchup, Rome against Rome. But I think from what Bobby's tactics were the better ones on the day here. And yeah, I think his choice of infantry and what Cav he did bring was a lot better than Altaires in the end. But yes, this build definitely can work by Altaires. It's just got to work in the right kind of spots, you know what I mean? But Bobby did suck that main bulk of his army out, or the Legionary cohorts, on Bobby's right flank there, and ended up locking up the left flank and getting hold of them and coming out superior. Very well played. So thank you very much for watching, and thanks Bobby for sending me his replay of the Spears and Swords tournament. And I'll have more tournament replays for you soon. Talk to you then.